Welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I am Mistress Miriam. I'm here with Violet Hausthor and with Mark Sherry. And you just heard the Carroll Sisters, The Flight of the Dawn. Before that, you heard the Dubliners, Donegal Reel. And before that, you heard Charlie Diamond, Star-Studded Girl. And before that, you heard Bob Dylan, The Times They Are Changing. Let's start at the very beginning. Bob Dylan.
Okay, so we have a pairing of Bob Dylan with Charlie Diamond, and Bob Dylan's song, "The Times They Are Changing," the ultimate, song of protest, and
it is the protest song. You do not get much more protest song than this, basically ever. Many have tried, very few have succeeded.
Written in 1963. Just before President Kennedy was assassinated. It was definitely, this tune struck a chord. And it was actually voted at some point, I think, as number 59 in the list of all-time greatest songs.
I could believe it. It is an iconic track. But then Charlie Diamond, honestly, is a very good pairing with this. I really like the folky style of it.
Charlie Diamond's The Star-Studded Girl and The Sunset Kid.
Really good name.
Yeah. Charlie is a troubadour, storyteller, in the modern sense. And this song actually is about sort of a troubadour out in the prairie out west. And, it's got that feel. And it's Charlie's from Enfield, Connecticut. He grew up in East Granby, Connecticut, and he's actually a full-time firefighter for the Hartford Fire Department.
Good for him.
Cool.
Good for him.
But he travels a lot, playing his music everywhere around New England and even for further bits. So he's definitely embraced the troubadour, looking to make that his life if he can. It's definitely, he has a dog that's 180 pounds that he travels with and takes
108 pounds?
180
That's
pound
a big
dog. That's a big dog.
Man.
And some of his show, I was a story about him tying up his dog at a show, and the dog, I think it's called an English Mastiff. He broke loose at one show.
No.
And he started running towards the stage. He said, and people just freaked out, but he's like the sweetest dog. And, but they thought like they were being attacked by this, huge monster.
Those dogs are they're sweet. The problem is they're so loving and sweet, but they're so huge and they go to jump on you and give you a kiss, but they're enormous.
Yeah. Well, this song by Charlie Diamond is his newest single, The Star-Studded Girl and the Sunset Kid. And I really like it. I like the lyrics. Some of them are pretty cool. In particular, I love when he was talking about taking the paint from plants and putting it, on our bodies, and that it would have some kind of power if we did that. It just, there's a lot of things in this song. It's very Dylan-esque in its way, besides the fact that he sounds Dylan-esque too. So that definitely makes him a good pairing with Dylan. And our second pairing, we had, a little different take on folk music. Here we're talking more about fiddle music, and we had the Dubliners, who were the most famous, one of the, if not the most famous Irish band from Dublin, Ireland. And the Donegal Reel is a song danced in soft shoes. And and believe me, I listened to that song. I can't sit still. The fiddle is great in that tune, and there's a great little whistle in the background.
Yeah, Dubliners are definitely a big name, especially in Irish music. Their career lasted 50 years, from the early 60s to beyond. They've been influencing the modern Irish acts of and Irish-inspired acts of the current day, such as Dropkick Murphys and Flogging Molly. They have been doing so much. They have a Lifetime Achievement Award from the BBC Radio 2 Folk Awards. They're huge. They are a big name. And we're pairing them up with Carroll Sisters, and I think that's a really interesting pairing. I really like that song, actually, though. The fiddle playing on it is quite excellent.
The Carroll Sisters from Simsbury, Connecticut, 15 and 17 years old.
Well, it's unbelievable.
What? Okay, sure. Yeah, that's incredible.
And Nora, the 15-year-old, is the one who wrote this song, The Flight of Dawn. They both are excellent fiddle players. I think they have a cello player with them now, Sammy Wetstein. These girls are going somewhere. They're definitely going to have a great career. I can see them, if they're doing stuff like this now, they'll be out touring the country if that's what they want to do. Apparently, they've played when they were kids, even younger, in another family band. So they've got experience already being out on the road.
Yeah, they have some serious chops. I cannot wait to see them really fine-tune their folk songwriting craft and really come together and make this trio thing work super, super well for them, because it's already really, really fascinating and really creative stuff.
Is Wetstein, she's the cellist?
So no, it's a guy, Sam.
Well, is he the son of Renee Wetstein?
I don't know.
She's my divorce attorney.
So Miriam,
Yeah,
for our next block, we have a couple of pairings that you've done.
it's so exciting, and we're gonna start the block off with Whitney Houston.
Ooh.
I didn't know my own strength.